Opening. Welcome to Silk Logic's Sustainability Daily Podcast. I'm so glad you're here because this is the show where tech innovation meets environmental impact. If you're passionate about green business, you're in the right place. Today's big headline: how CERATIZIT and Soley are using artificial intelligence and SAP technology to dramatically cut product carbon footprints, showing that profitability and sustainability can power each other. Plus, I'll spotlight fresh breakthroughs in agricultural quality, climate-smart cover cropping, and the journey to net zero in data centers. Let's dive in, get inspired, and learn actionable strategies you can bring to your company today. Main content. Story 1. AI and SAP revolutionize product sustainability at CERATIZIT. What happens when one of Europe's top hard material manufacturers faces thousands of SKUs and mounting pressure to go green without sacrificing profits? That's the challenge CERATIZIT confronted. With over 65,000 products, managing carbon emissions and keeping up margins seemed overwhelming. Enter Soley's AI-powered product mining platform, tightly integrated with SAP's business and supply chain technology. Here's how it works. The AI analyzes product data to pinpoint which items to phase out for maximum carbon footprint reduction. The platform creates a digital map, or twin, connecting carbon footprint data, bills of materials, and financials. Employees get instant, smart recommendations, actionable steps, not just endless reports. The result? CERATIZIT reached 87% implementation of suggested measures, slashed end-of-life, ballast, products, and negative footprint items by 30%, and achieved 100% visibility on sustainability data. Those weren't just ecological wins. Delivery reliability jumped 75%, inventory dropped 40%, and EBIT, earnings before interest and taxes, climbed 10% in less than a year. The lesson for other manufacturers is clear. With the right AI and analytics behind your data, you can cut emissions, reduce waste, and become more profitable fast. Look for tools that connect emissions data with financial performance and empower teams to act on insights, not analysis paralysis. Story 2. Breakthrough rapid PCR testing transforms sustainable AG supply chains. Sustainable agriculture depends on healthy, high-quality seeds and soil bacteria, but testing bacterial counts for legume inoculants like Bradyrhizobium has always required slow, labor-intensive plate counting that takes up to 5 days. That's a bottleneck when farmers and distributors need to act fast. A new twist: scientists have validated a molecular testing technique called Propitium monoazide qPCR, PMAQPCR. Instead of traditional culturing, this method sorts viable from non-viable bacteria at the DNA level and delivers batch results in just 5 hours, 96% faster than the old way. In real trials, the rapid test matched gold standard plate counting with over 80% correlation, streamlining quality control at scale. For sustainable AG companies, the business benefits are real. Fast turnaround means fresher product, less inventory waste, and reduced need for costly safety stock. And with automation, labor costs go down while food safety confidence goes up. If you operate in agricultural biotech or inputs, consider investing in high-throughput PCR for measurable gains in both environmental stewardship and operational excellence. Story 3. Climate-smart cover crops, spotted from space. Farmers in the Mississippi alluvial plain are quietly planting more winter cover crops, like clover and rye, to rebuild soil health, fight erosion, and deliver vital carbon sequestration. But how can we tell who's going green and which systems work best? That's where artificial intelligence powered by satellite imagery comes in. Researchers mapped millions of acres using Landsat data and government records to distinguish between government-subsidized versus truly voluntary cover cropping. Over 6 years, voluntary adoption jumped 5%, with soybean-to-soybean rotations leading the way. What's the impact? Soil organic carbon sequestration tied to cover crops rose by 1/3, reaching nearly 500,000 tons in 2019 alone. The key takeaway: voluntary, market-driven sustainability is growing. Technology can now identify climate practice hotspots, enabling targeted policy and business support, not just blanket incentives. For agribusinesses and local coops, tracking sustainability practices is more possible than ever. By adopting cover crops and collecting accurate data, you'll open new doors for carbon credits and build resilient supply chains from the ground up. Story 4. Cutting data center emissions through smarter automation. The digital economy relies on data centers, but these energy-intensive facilities are often major greenhouse gas contributors. Rackspace Technology, a leader in hybrid cloud and AI services, has just reported a 10% emissions decrease in a single year, validated by the Science Based Targets initiative. What made it possible? Their approach combined relocating headquarters for lower consumption, powering 80% of global data centers with renewable energy, and deploying smart, automated building management. In Dallas, Fort Worth, better monitoring and automation cut power by over 1,700 megawatt-hours year over year. They've also advanced circular IT practices, donating thousands of devices for reuse and training employees for responsible AI deployment. If you're in tech or data-driven industries, the Rackspace blueprint is clear. Energy efficiency, renewable contracts, automation, and circular IT are the winning formula for cutting both costs and climate impact. Closing. Today's stories show that sustainability innovation, when driven by the right data and the right technology, creates ripple effects across every industry. AI and automation are no longer theoretical. They're fueling rapid emissions cuts, unlocking resource savings, and making sustainable business more practical than ever. As you think about your own operation, ask, can I map my supply chain's carbon footprint? Can I automate for efficiency or track climate-smart practice in real time? Stay hopeful and proactive. Change is accelerating, and tomorrow's green innovations will keep the momentum going. Join us again on Silk Logic's Sustainability Daily Podcast, and until then, keep leading the way toward a brighter, more sustainable business future.